The fraud has one burden, and that burden is to get you to believe him or her. That is the most important thing for them, is getting you to trust them. Once you gain the trust of the people, you can get inside their pockets. Once you gain the trust from the people, you can get inside their pockets very easily. Trust goes a long way. When you trust somebody, whatever they say, you believe it. Even if you have a thought, a little notion, wait a minute, this don't sound right. This is something that's, I'm not used to. So maybe because I'm not used to it, maybe it's something that is the truth and always has been the truth, because it's different from anything else that I've heard. But common sense would tell you, because it's different from anything else that you have heard, it's a lie. It comes from someone's imagination that they created just to get your money, just to grab your attention, just to grab your respect and your trust. And once they get that, they got you. They got you. They can get inside your pockets. They can get inside your head. And then now you have complete loyalty for them, especially when you start giving them hundreds of dollars and you want others to join in. But you know what? Half of you know the truth. And really, you want others to join in because misery loves company. You don't want to be the only one that's getting beat. You have finally figured out the truth, because it's been so many years that have passed by and these niggas have yet to do anything. People don't want to deal with that. They would rather try to deal with something else. Why do you hate them? Why do you have it out for them? Because they are stealing money from our people, our brothers and sisters. We may not know them. They might be strangers, but they are still members of our society, and they could be some of your family members. It could very well be you that's giving them thousands of dollars, and they taking that money and taking trips to Maui. They're taking that money and spending it on their own expenses. Come on, man. I mean, you know that this is not right, right? And you got people like Mentellect that's in the early stages of this money game, because he observed others collecting money for just total bullshit. I know that if he could really be honest with me right now, he would agree. You know what? I agree with you, keyboard. There's some bullshit reasons out there why people want money. And he knows that it comes from their own imagination, because his reason for asking for money comes from his imagination. It's not real, man. We're not aliens. We are human beings that was created by God Almighty, the higher power. He created us. And we don't have any special abilities. We're the same as everybody else on this fucking earth, man. The white people, the Chinese people, Russians, Spanish, and whatever other nationality that they are, whatever creed and race that they are. We are all the same, just different colors. Stop letting people try to convince you, man, that we come from outer space and we come from another planet and we have all these abilities. Well, prove it that you have these abilities. If you're the one trying to convince others that we have this, how come you cannot prove it, Mentellect? How come you can't prove it? I already know what you're going to say. Oh, because we got disconnected. I don't want to hear nothing about disconnection. You've been preaching this shit for a long time. You should be connected by now. Show us something amazing, brother. Prove me wrong, man, and I will shut my mouth. Prove me wrong, and I'll take down every one of my videos gladly and apologize to you. That day will never come, because you know you lying to the people. You want money because you're too lazy to go and get the money for yourself. That's what it all boils down to. You want money because you've been observing people like Tariq Nasheed collect hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you want your piece of the pie, just like anybody else out here. Let me run it down to you. I had a conversation with someone last night. I'm not going to call no names, and you already know why. Out of respect for that person. This person used to be on YouTube. Pretty big. You're talking about collecting money. They were collecting thousands of dollars. Okay? Thousands of dollars. And guess what they told me? Early in the conversation, they said, the whole reason why I started doing what I was doing to the people was because I saw Tariq Nasheed do it. I saw Brother Polite do it. I saw the man that you know as Umar Johnson. I seen these cats do it, man, and I knew from the beginning that they were kind to people. I already knew that. They never got over on me. I already knew it. This is what this brother said. He said, but what amazed me about it is that so many people fell for it and never asked any questions. He said, that really was amazing to me, and it's amazing to me as well. They wouldn't so much as ask a fucking question, but you could ask them anything that you wanted to, and especially for large amounts of money, and they would give it to you. These people are desperate for change. These people are desperate for something to be different from the norm, from the routine, the same old routine. The hole that these people are in, and they trying to get out of it. But I'm telling you, they are being misled. They are being misled. People like Mentellect, Tariq Nasheed, Brother Polite, listen, these cats don't plan on getting you out of the hole, helping you out of that fucking hole, and putting you in a better position. They are only concerned about putting themselves in better positions. People get angry at me for bringing this message because it's the truth. If I was going along with this person and if I was going along with that person, it would be okay. Everybody would be on my channels rooting me on. Yeah, brother, yeah, you telling the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. We need Tariq Nasheed in our society. We need Mentellect in our society. We need Brother Polite in our society. But what have they done that's so great that you can actually say that and it be true? It's not even true. What have they done that's so amazing that we can't live without the things that they do? What is it? Please, somebody tell me that. Somebody tell me and I'll take down all my videos. Mentellect, prove to me that what you are saying is true. I'm not going to just take your fucking word for it, bro. And neither should anybody else. You got to prove it, man. If that were the case, if people should just believe what you say, I mean, look at the things that people go for out there. Listen to me now. Just reflect on some of the things that people have failed for. I mean, some of the most ridiculous ideas and concepts, man, that you could ever think of. I mean, you would start laughing and shaking your head to hear some of these things. But it wasn't funny to the person that was given enormous amounts of money investing in this shit. They wasn't laughing. And neither would they be laughing now listening to you laugh. When they finally find out that they have been lied to, it's always too late. Number one, you won't get that money back, man. Thousands of dollars down the drain. Number two, you wasted your time. You wasted your energy. You could have put your money and your time and your energy into something else that was benefiting you by now. Anything that you, listen, man, anything that you invest in, it should be benefiting you as well as anybody else that's a part of it. I mean, don't you think? Why should it only benefit Mentellect? Why should it only benefit Tariq Nasheed? Why should it only benefit Umar Johnson? Why should it only benefit Brother Polite? Why can it finally benefit some of you out there that has been putting in the money, the work, the time, the energy, and everything else that is asked of you? You know I'm right. You hate to admit that I'm right, but I am. You need something to hold on to, and this is why you continue, because you know these niggas are dead wrong. It keeps you going. You have made it a part of some fucking goal that will never be achieved. Mentellect made sure that whatever he chose to present to the people would be something that he could say, well, listen, we won't find out if this is true or not. I can't prove it until 60 years down the road, okay? I can't prove it until 80 or 90 years down the road, after we're dead, you know. But meantime, just believe me. Just take my word for it. And by the way, I need $50,000. Just like that. Because I want to put together this film and I want to get this information out to all our brothers and sisters out there. But first, I need $50,000. Can you help me, brothers and sisters? Every one of these niggas always have some sort of reason why they need money. If it ain't a documentary, it's some other film, or it's a movie, or it's a book, it's lecture, tickets, it's this, it's donations for that. I mean, come on, man. Jesus Christ, can you just give the people something for free? You know, I've never seen anyone that has come out with anything that they want you to believe, come out with all this shit for free and never charge a dime, never charge a 1 penny, 1 fucking quarter. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. And I can imagine if I ever come across somebody that's not asking for money, but trying to push some type of agenda, I guarantee you that agenda probably would be legitimate. It would. Because that would be the one person that wouldn't want any money from anyone. He would want to give you this because it's something that's, number one, it's legitimate. Number two, it's going to help us change our lives for the better. And we would actually see results. We wouldn't have to wait 100 years down the road to see any results. See, they want the benefits now, but they want you to wait for your benefits. And you know what that is, right? That's conning you, that's getting over on you. Wake up, people. Please wake up. Wake up to the truth. They are attacking my channels. They're attacking everything that's a part of me giving you the truth. I'm used to it. It doesn't bother me. I don't care how many channels end up being terminated. I'll be right back tomorrow. You can always find me. Keyboard musician. I guarantee you. I can give you that guarantee always. I will find a way. Even if one day I can't use YouTube again, then I'll go to Facebook. Can't use Facebook, then I'll go to some other means. If I have to, I'll start back in the dinosaur ages, pass out fucking flyers to the people on the fucking street corners. If I have to. Whatever I have to do, I'm dedicated to it. And I'll never charge any money. I'll never ask for a dime for any of you. Half our population is broke. We don't need another person begging for money. Can you agree with that? Or is that something that, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? That's something I'm being unreasonable about. No, Keyboard is wrong. See, Tariq Nasheed need this money so he can keep bringing us this hot fire. I mean, without the money, Tariq Nasheed can't afford to give us that hot fire. I mean, listen to what I just told you. He can't afford to keep giving you truth if you can't afford to give him money. That doesn't make any sense to me. Last time I checked, having a conversation with people didn't cost anything. Okay? To do a YouTube video, what does that cost? You just have to have an internet connection. Well, that's of your own private will to have an internet connection. That's a luxury. It's considered a luxury. Okay? Nobody should have to pay for your internet connection because you want to use that internet connection to bring us whatever you want to bring us, so-called truth. You obtained that internet connection not thinking about the people, you was thinking about yourself. You wanted to absorb some of this entertainment just like anybody else. Then when they figured out that they could make money off that internet connection, that's when they want to have this old soul sad story that they keep telling you, hey, I'm trying to bring you some truth here, and I'm trying to bring you something that's going to change our society. But I need some money. I need some money. I know it's the same old cliche, but this is very needed. I'm doing something great out here. You know, every time I hear these niggas talking about they doing something great out here, and I've heard a number of them say that very thing, I can't help but think, what is so great about what you're doing? Can you name one thing that has changed things for everyone in our society that can be accredited to some of these frauds? Let's start with Mentellect. What has he done that has changed things in a positive way for our people since he started? From day one all the way to the present day. I mean, really, come on, tell me. I guarantee you, you won't be able to think of it. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. Now let's move on to Tariq Nasheed. What has he done that's so incredible that has changed things for every single member of our society? Our black African American men and our black African American women. Huh? And even our close relatives in Africa and all over the world, London and I mean just whole world. That's a part of our society. What has it changed for us? Can you tell me that? What has he done that can be accredited to him that has changed things for the better for all of us? It doesn't exist. You got to get this through your head once and for all. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.